This place is electric.
There's about 42,000 fans in here expecting a great year, and this team has the ability to give it to them.
The idea of what is in store in 2024 for this team is what makes it more special.
Spencer Strider toes the rubber. Here we go. Braves home opener 2024. Let's ride.
The bad news is that Spencer Strider's on the 15-day injured list.
Strider does miss significant amount of time.
And now, what happened to Acuna? Oh, no.
The reigning NL MVP is out for the season.
Oh,
22. He may have hurt himself.
Yeah. Opening day, last thing you want to see.
Going to check on Michael Harris.
They're going to take him out of the game, Jeff. Ozzie Albies also may have hurt his hand. He immediately headed for the dugout in pain.
It's in on the hands and hit Riley on the hand.
The sheer volume of good players to miss.
That's going to get him. Worked all the way back from that oblique strain. Golly, I mean, the Braves just cannot catch a break with this stuff.
Honestly, I know everybody's injury, but what they've had to overcome.
I wish spring training started tomorrow, quite honestly. I'm going to be excited to get there probably more than I ever have been next year. I wish we could fast forward and be there tomorrow.
Hey, I love this guy.
First of all, I just want to welcome everybody. Here we go again.
I love winning. Baseball is life for me.
You know, we need guys to get on base for the big boys to drive them in.
Come out here, you're playing the best league against some of the best players. It's what you go out to do, you compete.
And it all starts right now, today.
Good job, pitcher. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy.
I just couldn't wait to get back here and have our team whole again. As tired as I was, and mentally, physically, the whole thing, I meant that I couldn't wait to get down here and have our guys together again.
Well, the purpose of spring training is to get ready for the regular season, and you can't just dive into 162. I think you have to ease into this thing. It's a hard game, it's a grueling game. It's not just physical, it's as much mental as it is anything else.
You always worry that you don't have enough time to get ready, but these guys come in such great shape and they almost come ready. They're so dedicated to what they're doing. I know they probably couldn't wait to get down here to start this thing up again, because we know what we're capable of doing.
All right, fellas. First of all, I just want to welcome everybody. Here we go again. It's great to have everybody. It's great to see everybody again for the new season. I said in my media after the last game when we got beat and eliminated in San Diego that I can't wait to get to spring training. You know, and I'm in it. I mean, everybody, you know, tired, beat up, you know, all you want to do is sleep. But I swear to God, and I said that because I said I can't wait to get down there with the team that we have that's healthy. to get all our guys back. I couldn't wait to get here this year to start this quest again. I was probably as proud of last year's team as I have been in the 10 years that I've been here. And proud of the team, the organization, how Alex helped us to keep this thing together, how you guys kept the thing together was the thing that just blew me away. Because everybody kept asking me, you know, the injuries, and it's real. I mean, my God, it's amazing to me what we did and to put ourselves in a position to do something good. Didn't happen, but you know what? We gave ourselves a chance, because I remember sitting there in the hotel in San Diego looking out the window drinking coffee after we played that extra day of the season. Just couldn't believe that, you know, I was sitting there. And we gave ourselves a chance. And we were 89 and 73, 7th year in a row that we went to the playoffs, coming on the heels of 6 consecutive National League East titles. We had 4 All-Stars, Chris Sale, Ronaldo Lopez, Marcell Ozuna, and Max Fried. Chris Sale is the reigning National League Cy Young Award winner. He led the National League in wins with 18, strikeouts with 225, in ERA with 238, won a Gold Glove and Comeback Player of the Year. I just wanted to, you know, that's pretty good. And it's just kind of, you know, typified the heart and soul of what we were all about last year. Because it was tough, man. You guys could have cashed it in, and you had every excuse in the world to do that. But I never heard one time out of that clubhouse anybody feeling sorry for anybody. Because I said most of the teams were glad that we got all those guys hurt. Because, you know, we know how dangerous we are when we are healthy and as one. Last year we used 27 position players and 28 pitchers and 13 starters. So, it takes the whole room and the whole building to get this thing done. The thing I never really have to worry about with this group in my time here is the dedication, the work ethic, the consistency in your everyday approach. You're probably one of the most driven groups I've ever been around and driven to succeed. Y'all know how to win, and I know that because you have. But that's it. So that's, you know what, that's 24, that's over, and it's on now to 25. The goal is to get ourselves in the tournament again, to give ourselves a chance to win the division. There's 30 teams right now. There's 30 managers that are making this speech that want to win the World Series. Everybody wants to do that. Not a lot of teams know how to do it. And it all starts right here, fellas, right now, today.
To get to the big leagues, it's really tough. Everybody who reaches the big leagues is very, very talented. But along the way, you'll run across small-time baseball idols like Hank Aaron, like Greg Maddux, like Chipper Jones. When you get an opportunity to play for an organization that has had multiple names like that, it gives you goosebumps every single night.
Struck him out. Green to the plate. The Braves go to the World Series. The team of the 90s has its World Championship.
When you're thinking about the Atlanta Braves, ultimately I think you're thinking of those all-time players, those baseball heroes that have worn that uniform. And I think that sets the Braves apart from most other franchises. You finish a season, you look back on the body of work over the 162 and you see where you were vulnerable, you see where you had holes, you see the weak spots. And over the course of an off-season, free agency, trades, you have a chance to address those. This offseason, Alex Anthopoulos made a big splash, and that splash was Jurickson Profar.
High fly ball hit to right field. Grand slam for Jurickson Profar. Diving forward is Profar. Profar hits it towards right center field. Long run for Lane Thomas. Not gonna get there. Up and over. 2-run score, and the Padres walk it off. How far will Profar send that one?
I was very happy. Braves is a team that I started to follow in Curacao because of Andruw Jones.
Can Andruw catch up with it? A diving catch it!
Growing up, that's, everything I did. I couldn't wait to get on a baseball field. Baseball is life for me, you know. I love winning, and to be able to win, you have to do everything, you know, and that's me.
Towards deep left center field, it is back, and it is caught.
It's everything, you know. It's way different than, you know, kids playing baseball here. Over there in Curacao, it's very, very competitive, and winning is everything, you know. There's fights, you know. Yes, there's a lot. Like, kids down there do everything to win. Yes, baseball is about having fun and doing your best. I like when the ballpark is full and everyone is cheering. It gives us a lot of energy, you know, to keep pushing. You know, we play for them, you know. So bring the energy. Yes, we will bring it too.
Amazing!
You know, this game is hard. You know, baseball is the hardest sport. You fail more than you have success. I've been where, you know, you wake up and you don't want to go to the clubhouse, you know? You don't want to go to the field today, you know? So a good clubhouse is very important, you know? It gives you that energy to come to the field and be with your teammates, help your teammates, and perform with your teammates. It's easy for me to fit in with those guys. You can see it, you know, the success they have on the field, the fun they have, a lot of talent in that clubhouse. Pitchers, position players, it's just a matter of time we put it together. That group already, you know, accomplished a lot of things, you know, and there's a lot more things to accomplish with that group. I can't wait to get it going.
He fills a big hole in left field, and he can be an everyday guy. When you can go into an offseason targeting that need, you can look at your outfield and say, okay, left to right, once we're healthy, we're going to be rock solid out there. He's coming off a season where he was an all-star for the first time in his career last year. Thrilled to see what he could be individually, but on top of that, what he could add to an outfield that's already elite.
Hey, outfielders! Hey! How you doing, sir?
Hey! Marcelo, nice to see you.
Good to see you.
The big bear. The big bear running around the outfield. Yeah. All right, real quick, guys. Nickname, Goody. Goody. When you get to know me, you're good. Then when you really get to know me, you're goody, good. First and foremost, find your spot. Okay, we'll talk about that to some of the guys who haven't been around as far as finding your spot. Have the spot for you out there. Very important. We do all our analytical stuff, and all that stuff comes back. All starts on where we start. Defense on defense. You guys know what that means? Defense on defense. So I shouldn't look into the outfield when you guys are on defense and see you guys pulling one of these. Swinging the bat, you know, going over your stuff, trying to figure out where I am. Only one way you guys get to do that. You remember. Only one way you guys get to do that. If you do it, if I catch you, you guys owe me one. You guys owe me one. At home plate, you got to get it at home plate. You got to use your timeout. You only get one or two. One, right? And you got to do some kind of defensive drill. At home plate.
¿Tú te imaginas eso? ¿Tú te imaginas eso? No, lo escuché cuando está diciendo normal. Dice que si un día te pilla haciendo su defendiendo.
Knows who they are. And I'm watching. Right now, this starts us off as a family right now. Oso has joined the family. He was in the infield last year, and now look at him. Grown man. Joining the outfield. Joe, grown man. Okay, so good luck, guys. You guys have any questions? Whatever you have, you guys need some work. If you need, I don't throw a lot. Okay, I don't like to throw a lot, but you guys like to throw, let me know. We can always set up something to the second, to the third. Wherever you want. What's that?
I got a question.
Oh. What's this one?
Tell him. He asked him about it. You think he play right field?
Okay, now we're going to set up. Just going to hit you some quick ground balls. It's going to be real quick because we got to get to. Got to come get it. Yeah.
When these players come to the big leagues and they're here year after year after year, I don't think we appreciate enough the guys who are here multiple years, 3, 4, 5, 6 years beyond. I don't think people really understand how difficult that is mentally to be able to go out there every single night, ups and downs, highs and lows, and maintain consistency. That's what makes baseball the most challenging game that exists.
You know, my family has chased me around the game for almost, 25 years, and to be back home and to be a part of the organization and the hometown team was something special. I have so many memories of growing up in Atlanta and watching so many of my favorite players, and it brings back those memories of me and my dad in the living room watching games and talking strategy, and just being a part of that is something special. I have 3 core values. I mean, game planning, swing decisions, and mechanics. We get better in those 3 things each day. I think that's where players will feel more confident. The hard part is there's a lot of information in those 3 elements. What is important each day of what I need to do to game plan better, to have better swing decisions, to work on my move. I'm excited to talk to the guys to help them understand, this is what we have to do, because there's a fine line between winning and losing. It's not working harder, it's working smarter. And so when we can do that, I think that's when you take the talent on this team and what they're capable of doing, and they're all working together and having that kind of that 9-on-1 approach, aggressive, confident in the batter's box. That's when we're going to take it to some pitchers and put pressure on them to score runs. Were you sitting breaking ball yesterday? Yeah. You saw him? If you don't control your thoughts, the pitcher's going to control it for you, and that's not a place we want to be in. So I think this day and age, players are consumed with a lot of information, from outside noise to, what they want to do on the field. And I think the better teams understand how to narrow that down and understand that clear focus. And when you have that, I feel that players are a lot more confident, a lot more aggressive at the plate, and I think they play together better. The trust is huge, and the trust within teammates is important also. Trust in each other in the lineup, that you understand, the objective, you understand what your responsibilities are in the lineup. We need guys to get on base for the big boys to drive them in. I think that trust factor up and down with the coaches, that they can trust us, that we're going to work hard for them. We're going to be prepared every day. And so I think that helps us build that trust, that knowing that we're in the battles with them and we're prepared. And so I think that leaks into them wanting to prepare, wanting to be ready to go to that battle, and knowing that we're in the trenches with them. First one, outstanding.
Yeah.
Overall good.
Yeah.
Good. You want to ride those waves, and it is. I think it's the art of being a hitting coach is when guys are going well, let them ride the wave. Let them have those same thoughts, and when it does, that wave does crash, and they need to find another wave to go out and ride and change their thoughts a little. That's where we're there to help them.
Yeah, I caught it a little out front, but still was going out,
Yeah, almost hit the window. Yeah.
I think Tim's been great. I think he's somebody who's been around. He's bounced around with a bunch of different teams, actually. Mainly Boston and Texas. Worked with a lot of good hitters, and been on teams that have had some big success. I think he's already come out with a just good talk, good conversation with us about the ball club that we want to be at the Dish.
All right, man. Attaboy.
It was a grind of a season. I think we had to weather a lot of storms. I'm proud of the way we showed up to the yard every day. Could have mailed it in, had a lot of guys missing, but during the year you can't look at it like that. Everybody's got injuries, you got to keep moving. I think when you get to the off season, you can reflect and say, well, we didn't have too many games with our starting lineup out there. We had some good contributions from guys, but we had to grind to win some games, and it's nice getting in the playoffs, but it's not going to sit well how it ended. Last year, kind of wanted to move my feet a little more, especially being first baseman. It's easy to kind of just stand in one spot, catch it, flip it. I don't have to shuffle, make throws, do anything. So changed up the routine a little bit, took some ground balls with Arcia at short, Riley at third, just to be athletic. And I felt like it was something that helped me move out there a little better. Footwork is big for first baseman, especially around the bag. Obviously ranging, but you know, it's one of those things where you gotta assess where your strengths are and aren't and attack the weaknesses. Focus is always going to be winning games. It's what do we got to do individually as a unit to go out there and put more W's up. Enjoying it, taking it day by day. At the same time, it's a long season. Can't look too far ahead. Can't look in the past. To be able to come out here and strap it up every single day, whatever that day might bring, is the fun in it. Competition brings out the best people. Come out here, you're playing in the best league against some of the best players. And it's what you go out to do. You compete. We got plenty of potential on this team. You look around the field, there's a lot of dudes out there who have done a lot and still have a lot ahead of them. I know a lot of teams don't want to line up and face the Braves. 2025 is about staying in the moment.
Staying in the present.
Fight together.
Getting back to ourselves.
Bring the energy.
Last year's done.
It's about the 2025
Braves.
This is a whole group effort. We have a great team. You can see that fire they have.
Just go out there and have fun, working hard and doing everything I can to get better.
We have a lot of talent. Keep grinding and do our best.